Hi there, and thanks for logging on to Hoohaa Sports today. On this episode, we will look at some of the latest developments taking place ahead of the start of the 2011-2012 season. Today, we will follow a trail that takes us around London. So obviously, since it's me hosting the show, we'll start at Spurs, cross over to Chelsea, head back to North London to visit our neighbours Arsenal, and we will end back at Tottenham, only to see or witness Spurs players being blinded, for a good cause, of course. So let's begin at White Hart Lane and the one player that has been in focus for some time, Modric. Well, at the moment, it's worse than having a fickle-minded wife. You know what I'm talking about. First, Modric wanted to leave, but Spurs said no. Now, Spurs say Modric can leave if the price is right, while Modric has somewhat accepted his fate that he will have to stay at Tottenham at least until the January transfer window. See what I mean? I think both of them are actually playing mind games. But what's been reported over the past day or so is that Spurs are willing to negotiate with Chelsea if the price is somewhere between the region of £50 million. Fat hopes, but it could be around 37 to about 43 million pounds. And Spurs realize that it will be difficult to keep their prized possessions, with Harry Redknapp saying, Alex Ferguson mentioned that there are 5 teams in it, and he didn't mention Spurs. He stuck Liverpool in there, and according to Harry, with what Liverpool have brought in, it's looking to be that way. But he adds, and I do believe it's a general sentiment among the best of the rest in the Premier League, that, quote, if you're looking to be a top 4 team, it's difficult. We can't pay the wages that those clubs pay. We pay good wages, but some of the other clubs have gone crazy, haven't they? The top players are massive money. How do you compete with the Man Cities of this world? That's the reality of it. How many clubs can actually afford to pay 150 or 200,000 pounds a week? 2, maybe 3, and who in their rightful mind would do away with an offer like that? Okay, maybe this guy, but it's looking to be between the haves versus the have-nots. Yet, there's this thing called leveraging. Well, at least I like to call it that. Check out this report carried by Sports Vibe UK after it was discovered in the Metro. Real Madrid are prepared to sell Lassana Diarra and loan Karim Benzema to Spurs, provided they get first option on Gareth Bale during the 2013 January transfer window. I think it sounds like a great deal provided that it's true. Well, we'll let this one simmer for a while as we move on to Chelsea. So with Spurs still kind of playing hard to get with Modric, and their attempt to sign Argentinian Javier Pastore fell through after he opted for a move to Paris Saint-Germain, it's been reported that the Blues are mounting a £56 million bid for Real Madrid's Brazilian star Kaká. Looks like they are rekindling their courtship for him again. However, the jury is still out on the current squad and on Andre Villas-Boas. The fans aren't too pleased by the pre-season performance, as Frank Comolos comments that if AVB doesn't strengthen his squad, they won't be up there in the battle for the title, while Alek Nowoski at the top wants answers to where are the 2 signings they were promised this season. Well, the boys are facing the wrath of their fans, and the same can be said about Arsenal. Cesc Fabregas was reported to have walked out during their friendly with Boca Juniors in the Emirates Cup on the weekend. Not only did he leave the pitch, but he left the stadium altogether, and the fans are starting to show their fangs. They are not happy with the defense, the pool of players, and the performance overall. Like Temi Kabamba sees the improvements with United and Man City, while he endures his beloved Gunners making the same mistakes with no new additions to the squad. It took me a while to decipher his short messaging text format, but I survived without bursting a blood vessel. So as it stands, it looks to be a battle of the 2 Manchesters, and the duel for the 2 in the 2011-2012 season will begin on Sunday with the Charity Shield. So that brings us back to White Hart Lane as we end today's episode with a video clip of the boys turning a blind eye for a good cause. In a promotional video for the London 2012 Paralympic Games, it's a campaign started last year to win prizes by scoring from the penalty spot blindfolded. Watch as the boys infuse some fun into it. Until the next time, from me and the team, it's bye for now.
Yeah.
Are you going to dive into your own face and stuff?
Good.